So today in this video we will discuss it out about the difference between the C3 pathway as well as the C4 pathway. Okay. So if we talk about the C3 plants and C4 plants or this pathway, so already we are done with their cycles and like in too much detail. So what's the difference between both of them? That is the main point to be discussed here. So the example, if we talk about the C3 cycle, which is Calvin cycle, that is wheat, rice. These both can be the example of the C3 pathway or Calvin cycle. And if we talk about the C4 pathway, okay, so this is the sugarcane, maize is there, okay, and sorghum too, okay. So the next product, if we talk about the first product of the Calvin cycle, as you guys all know, that was phosphoglycerate. Okay, if we talk about that one cycle, so we were having the product that was, this is 3 carbon containing, that's why this is called the C3 cycle. If we talk about this one, so the first product of this cycle was oxaloacetate, which is 4 carbon containing product. That's why it is called C4 pathway. If we talk about this, so in this cycle only Robisco enzyme is there for the carbon fixation. As you guys all know, there is only the carbon fixation, and you can say that the oxygen will get released as a byproduct. If we talk about this one, so here the oxygen not release in this cycle, the carbon dioxide actually release out. So we are having two enzyme that is used here, that is pepcase, okay, and second one was Robisco, okay. So yeah, so as you guys all know, in the C4 cycle you are having mesophyll cell and bundle sheath cell. So Robisco pepcase was in mesophyll cell, and if you talk about Robisco, so that was in the bundle sheath cell, okay. That you guys are all known. I have already discussed these all the main important points in the, you can say that, cycle 1 video that we have discussed. You can watch it out, so that will be like more clear to understand for you guys, okay. So the next product, if we talk about, so the next point, sorry, so that will be the photo respiration. As you guys all know, photo respiration, this is that was the wasteful product, okay, not product but the wasteful process, okay. So in this C4 cycle, the photo respiration occurs in harsh condition, okay. If we talk about this one cycle, so here the photo respiration do not occur, okay. So one more point that is in this difference we have to discuss, that is the C3 plants is having monomorphic chloroplast, which means they are having one chloroplast in C3 plants. If we talk about C4 plants, so they are having dimorphic, which means they are having two chloroplasts, okay, and they are having one chloroplast. If we talk about the next one, that is that they are having the crank anatomy. Yeah, one more point I want to discuss here is that we were having two cells that the C4 pathway was occurring. One was mesophyll cell and the bundle sheath cell. So as you guys all know, mesophyll cell was having grana, so that's why they were calling as a granule, and if bundle sheath was having no grana, so we were calling that as the a granule, okay. So the next point was crank anatomy, which is absent here. And if we talk about the crank anatomy, which means that, as you guys all know, in bundle sheets we were having the ring like structure covering on the, you can say that, mesophyll cells, not mesophyll cell, the bundle sheet cell. So this was what crank means, ring like structure. So the ring structure was present, okay, on what, on bundle sheet cells. So there the crank anatomy was absent. So this was the difference between both C3 plants and C4 plants. Okay, this is called the Calvin cycle and this is called the C4 pathway. Okay, so this was about the topic. In the next video we'll talk about the Cam cycle. Okay.